Exhale, exhale, exhale. Last time, inhale belly, heart, throat, hold it. Long exhale, long exhale, long exhale. Good. Back to natural breathing, and just notice any difference you might feel from when you first started the focused breath work. Maybe feel more attuned to your physical form or even a little more relaxed. Let your feet now go as wide as the mat and bend in the knees. And then begin to windshield wiper the knees left and right. So you start to loosen the sacral joint. Nice wide stance so the knees can drop clear down to either side. They don't have to touch, but we want to really find as much space between those SI joints as we can. Then a couple more passes and go ahead and hug the knees into the chest. Perhaps cross at the ankle. That'll give you a little tighter tug. And if you can reach down and grab onto the feet, grab the feet in that cross. So opposite hands, opposite feet, just pull down. Nice little bow tie that you're tugging on. And you can release that out and maybe a few roly-polies, 3 or 4 of them on your spine, forward and back, to bring a little mobility to the spine, and then you'll get a good one right up into seated. And as you come up, then let's bring our hands to prayer. If you would look around the room, give each other a little smiley face. Thanks for allowing my tardiness. I apologize for that. Don't like to be late. Blaming it on Marty if you know Marty. We'll close our eyes and go inward. We'll start with a little bit of singing that helps to lift the energy of our heart, especially if we're feeling heaviness of any kind. When we sing these ancient mantras, puts a frequency into our field that helps to carry us out of some of that darker energy or heaviness we might have. And if you're already in a pretty good mood, it's just going to amplify it even more. The one I want to sing today is to Shiva. That's the deity in the Hindu tradition that represents being in your highest way, when you're able to move beyond your ego and transcend into loving kindness. And you can plug in any name that you prefer that represents that to you: Mother Nature, Jesus, Yahweh, Buddha. Just know that you're singing to be the best version of yourself, asking for that energy. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Inhale to sing. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. We'll take an Om all together to open the practice. Take another breath in. And bow your head in towards your heart. Take a moment to set an intention. This is something to focus on throughout the entire practice. Every time your mind wanders, you'll bring it back to this thought pattern you're creating right now. And it's to help you. It's like we eat our spinach or carrots. This is a mantra to help your mind stuff feel healthy. Something you can repeat to yourself over and over. Set that intention and offer it to your heart. And we'll slowly open our eyes. We'll come on over into tabletop position, all fours. And from tabletop, we'll move into a gentle cat-cow. So dropping the belly and looking up to the sky. And then exhale, tuck and curl in. Let that undulate back and forth a little bit, loosening up the spine. At first, it's just a little movement. Your spine might be feeling stiff, but eventually you'll let the movement get a little bigger. So then you'll really drop the belly, open the heart, pull the shoulders back, look up to the sky. And then round and tuck, pressing the spine all the way high as you can and bringing your chin towards your chest. So bigger movements. And the next time that you come into neutral position, go ahead and curl the toes under, take the bum to the sky. We'll come into downward facing dog. And pedal out the feet. Let the whole body begin to stretch. You're working in your back body predominantly. So you'll feel the calves, the hamstrings, the long erector muscles on either side of the spine. Feeling your arms lengthening. Feels good. And then we'll take a gentle walk towards the top of our mat, coming into forward fold. Not that it's a pour down out there, but as I was walking in, little raindrops, so that's happiness. Head dangles, arms hang, little bend in the knees, gentle sway side to side, starting to loosen up the kidneys, waistband, sweeping our pathway to clearing out any obstacles, and maybe even name in your mind some of the things that are holding you back right now, some of the things that are in your way that you would like to remove. Just even identifying them helps to dissolve them out. And then take a half lift and push off your shins. Flatten out your back. Think ironing board, and sometimes we can't really tell what's going on back there, but try to get a sense of that upper back where your back of your heart is, just below the neck, shoulder blade area, and see if you can soften it and flatten it just a little bit more than you think. Another breath here, and then fold back in. And a wide sweep all the way up. Take the arms out to the side, interlace the fingers, chin the palms straight up to the sky. A little pull side to side, pulling through the ribs, stretching the waist again, flushing the kidneys, opening the armpits, all the little lymph nodes in there, getting a nice flush. Nice thing to do for lymphatic drainage is to just gently brush. So bring your arms down and then take your fingers and go down your arms. And it's a gentle flushing. Doesn't have to be deep. It's not a deep tissue. It's just flushing, brushing. And then other side. Inside, arms as well. And then continue. Get down on your ribs, your belly. You have a band of adrenals there just above the pubic bone. And then keep on going down the legs. Nice flush back of the knees. It's a good spot. Flush down the insides and outer sides of your leg. And then back up. Then we'll do a little kidney activation. So fist hands. I'm going to pound the kidneys. Pretty good pound too. Just give it a go. Flush them out, wake them up. Sometimes if we're sitting too much, we have a little bit of stagnation and Let's sit stagnant here too. Get it all going, help out the kidneys. Now we're going to take our hands, starting on the right side, go up the right side belly, cross them down the left side. So you're tracing ascending and descending colon all the way around. Starts right, goes across, goes down left. Good little press to help move things along. And then let your arms dangle and a little shake it, get it all shook out. Maybe some noise, a little bit. Little bit more, about another 30 seconds. Give it all you got. Then find mountain. Stillness, turn the palms out, lift the chin slightly, roll the shoulder heads back. Feel like a strong mountain, eyes are closed. You go internally, you should feel a little bit of a effervescent buzz through your body. Just that little bit of shamanic shaking. If you could do that for a minute every day, it's super good for all the systems. Take a big breath. Exhale out. Get a wide sweep all the way up. Trace the midline, come all the way back through to your forward fold. Half lift as you push off the shins and flatten out. And then fold. Plant your hands, right foot goes all the way back into a lunge. Maybe you'd like some blocks over your hands for the lift. And then gentle movement at first, just bending and straightening that left knee to start to warm up. You're warming up not only the ligaments and tendons, but the joints as well. The synovial fluid comes flowing into the joints when you move it, so it helps to lubricate it. Now let's go a little deeper in. Take the lunge, look up to the sky, pull the shoulder heads back, lift up on that right inner thigh, press to the right heel. Breath in, and then exhale and fold over that left leg on the breath out. Square the hips, dangle the head. Take a big breath here. Fold a little deeper. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good job. Take your lunge again. Turn the back foot to a 45-degree angle or warrior one position and come on up. Square hips and shoulders to the front. That left hip pulling back, right hip pulling forward. Sink into the lunge and reach up tall. Take a breath here. And then hover forward, wings go back. Shoulder heads back, chin lifts. Take a breath. Exhale out. Again, breath in. Breath out. Stay in the hover. Bring the arms forward. Try to have the arms up by the ears so there's a bit of a lift. Take a breath. Empty it out. And then step up to the top of the mat on the steep to heat. Go right to the heart. Full inhale, release the hands. We set an intention at the beginning of practice. Intention is everything. It formulates your life. In all the things that you do, the intention behind it, what's driving your action, is going to create the energy around it. So, if you do a good deed for somebody, but your attitude is kind of crappy about it, that's going to infiltrate into the intention. So then it starts to negate the good effort you're making to help the person if you have a crappy attitude about it. Resentful, for example. So take a moment to review your intention. Make sure that it's coming from a place of purity, authenticity. This is really what you mean and need, and then repeat it to yourself. Wide sweep all the way up. Dive through center all the way through, back to your forward fold. Inhale for the half lift, flatten out. Exhale and fold.
Plant the hands, left foot goes all the way back. You can use those blocks again, little movement at first, warm up the joints and the ligaments, pulse in and out, straighten the head. Tune in, how does your knee feel? How does that front left hip flexor feel? Your shoulders, how's the neck? Not judging it, just taking a little gauge of where you're at. And then now we'll go a little deeper in, so take the lunge. You're gonna lift on the left inner thigh, look up to the sky, pull the shoulders back. I think this is hard in the deep lunge. Take a breath here. Exhale out, one more. And then exhale and fold over the right leg as you straighten it out, square your hips, bow your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breath in. And breath out. Come back into the lunge. Back foot takes that 45-degree angle. Rise up. Rise up. Heel toe a little wider. Square your hips and shoulders to the front. Reach up tall to the sky. Take a big breath in. And then that hover forward with our knees back. There's a little squeeze between the palms so that you activate the triceps. Take a full inhale. Big exhale. Now arms go forward, stay in the hover. We're reaching as far forward as we can. Push the back of the mat with that left foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Now it's hard. Inhale. Exhale. Pull up. Straighten out the front leg. Bring your hands to your heart. Step up to the top of the mat, almost 8 feet. I put too many do-gooder things on my list today. And as I was reviewing, I started to get resentful that I had to go visit the person in the hospital, that I had to call the other person and do some caregiving up there. But I needed to do it. I wanted to be a good person, but the resentment was in there. So the universe paid me back by giving me somebody to drive home and making me late. I would have been better served just to say, I can't make it today. I'll see you tomorrow. No resentment. Go into your actions with pure intention, pure desire for doing the thing. Take a breath. Release the hands. So I share so that you can look at your own self, in your own areas. Maybe you're doing too much. It's causing resentment. Wide sweep to the sky. Dive through center. Or maybe conversely, you're not doing enough and you feel guilty. Half lift, flatten out. Exhale, fold. Either way, it comes back to us. Plant our hands, both feet go back, this time forward, high plank. A little harder, holding your body weight, shoulders are over the wrists, press to the heels, lift at the belly button, take a breath. Exhale out. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, breath in. And lower down, knees, chest, chin. Keep your elbows right by your side. And then press up, find your cobra. Rise, fall. Then snake back down. Take 2 more moves. You don't have to go all the way straight. You can have a deep bend in your elbows as you come up. And one more cobra. Rise up, strong backs. Snake down. Curl your toes under. Push up and back. Downward facing doggy. Paddle out your feet a little bit. Maybe even bounce the bones, shake it out. Feels good. Yeses, yes to being true to myself. No to falsehoods and fake behavior. Right leg goes up high. Reach it up, knee to nose touch. So squeeze in. That's a tough one. Go back up high. Then step it all the way to the top of the mat. Low lunge. That's a big step, so help it if you didn't make it. You're coming up onto the ball of the back foot for crescent lunge. A little more of a balance challenge without that foot down. Take your time. Reach up tall. Take a full breath. Hands to the heart. Twist. Left elbow to the outside edge of right knee. Hands come to your heart place best you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back around, reach up tall in the sky. Take a breath in. Bring your hands to your heart, please. Weights in the right foot. As you're ready, launch and take off. Warrior three. So the left foot floats. Toes point down. When you're steady on the right leg, take the arms forward. Reach out in front. Full breath in. See if you can take the wings to the side. And then see if the wings can go straight back and hold that beach ball between the palms again. Then step it back and land it for warrior two, 90-degree angle on the back foot. And sink into the right knee. Nice job, everybody. Balance is hard. Sink into that right knee, the wings are out. Take a breath in. Breath out. Straighten the right leg. Take the hands to the heart. Push back out, warrior two. So then I ran into the building, flipped the palm of the right hand, reverse warrior. We realized there was a person waiting for Michael to be here, and he was taking the other person home, so we had to call him back, bring him in. Pull back up, warrior two. Straighten the right leg, hands to the heart. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, so I had to steal 5 more minutes from you guys going to the bathroom, and my thumb ring fell on the toilet. Karma. This is karma. Sharing with you, so we do things with right intention. Push out, warrior two. Take a full breath in, now it's side angle, so forearm on the thigh. Left arm goes up and over. There's a little push-pull in this one. I like to play with it. Push the back of the mat and pull to the front of the room. Feel the stretch in the ribs. Feel the stretch across the top of that left hip. And pull back up, warrior two, tick-tock in the right foot, little rest at the side of the mat. Hands to the hips. Take a breath in. Big breath out. Now center in at the heart. Center in at your inner sun. When we get centered, then we can hear our true intention. And if there's something internally that says, no, I really don't want to, or yes, I want to, we follow that voice as opposed to what our logical or egotistical mind says to do. Hands to the hips if they're not already there. Roll the elbows back, shoulder heads back. You're going back over your barrel. Chin points to the sky. Breath in. Breath out. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Pull it up through neutral. A little bit in the knees. Take a dive forward. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Heel toe your feet just a little bit wider. Hands. Maybe grab onto the edges of your feet or your ankles. You could put your head to a block or your hands on the blocks. Try to press your bum back towards the heels. Shake out any unnecessary thought patterns that we don't need to hold up there. Another breath in. Breath out. Then plant your hands under your shoulders, heel toe in just a smidge, little bit in the knees, hands to the hips. Come all the way back up. Tick-tock out to your warrior two for one more in this sequence. Maybe your block ready for triangle. Straighten the front leg. Take a breath and reach out as far as you can. Tip down to the shin or the ankle. Left hand to the sky. Flatten out. We're trying to pull left shoulder back, left hip back, and the head's in alignment with the rest of the spine. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bend that knee, pull back up, warrior two, look out to the right hand, take a giant step to the top of your mat. So on a steep heat, you go right to your heart. Listen in. Sometimes we just want to do what we're supposed to do. It seems like the right thing. Even though it seems logically like a good kind thing to do, your inner self says, don't do that right now. Listen to the inner self. Not the ego self. There's a difference, and you have to learn to discern between the two voices. One clue that I use, one of my teachers told me, is your inner true self, your soul self, will never admonish you, yell at you, scream at you, make you feel guilty. It just is a soft, gentle angel voice inside that says, not today.
But yes, dear, go for it. Take a breath. Release the hands. Wide sweep to the sky, all the way up. Trace the midline, come back through. Forward fold. Half lift, flatten out. Remember, we're trying to hit that thoracic spine flat too. Fold back in. Plant the hands, both feet, go back again, high plank. Let's add a little pranayama here. A short long inhale, short long exhale. Into the nose, out to the mouth. It goes like this. Two more. Last one. Then lower down, knees, chest, chin. Again, elbows right by your side. And pull through for cobra. Rise up, shoulders back. Sink down. Do it again. Inhale. Last time. Rise up. Curl the toes under, pushing it down. Downward facing dog. Press in a little deeper to your dog. Your body's warming up. See if your chest compressed towards the thighs and the heels compressed towards the floor. Then we'll get that second side. So left leg goes up. We take that knee to nose tuck through center. Back up high. Step it all the way up and through low lunge. Steady, low, strong rise to our crescent lunge. So you're on the ball of that back foot. Square hips and shoulders. Reach up tall to the sky. First our twist. Hands to the heart. Right elbow to the outside edge of left knee. Take a breath here. Then wings span wide if you can on the exhale. Take one more. Then slowly come back around to the front. Reach up tall. Take a breath. Hands to the heart. Here we go. Warrior three. So weights in the left foot. You launch forward. Float the right foot behind. Balance. Steady in your heart. Right foot's lifted. When you feel steady, arms go forward. Breath in. Breath out to the side. And then reach back. Squeeze that beach ball. Breath in. Breath out, then land in warrior two. So 90-degree angle on the back foot. Sink into the left knee. Take a breath in. Big breath out. Straighten the left leg, hands to the heart. Connect to your intention. Do you mean that intention? Is this coming authentically from the heart? Push out, warrior two. Palm of the left hand up and over, reverse warrior. Take a breath. Sink a little deeper, reach a little more. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Pull back up through warrior two. Straighten the left leg. Hands to the heart. Go inward. Take a breath. Push out, warrior two. Full inhale. Then exhale to side angle pose. Forearm on the thigh, right arm's reaching forward. There's that push-pull again. So pull the front, push the back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull back up. Warrior two, straighten the left leg. Tick-tock in the left foot, hands to the heart. Last week, I had a person close in my life that been struggling with alcohol for a long time, so we did a big intervention. Somehow I got voted to facilitate that one. And the thing with interventions is you're kind of putting ultimatums to somebody to shape up or ship out. But we felt it was a matter of life or death to do this. Turn your toes out, heels in, drop your booty down, Jayasana, goddess pose. Person is related to my kids, so it was important for me to be a part of it. Roll the shoulders back, chin lifts. Take a breath in, big breath out. This is a tough one. This requires a lot of discipline. Sometimes we don't even want to be in this pose.
But we have to find some internal strength to hold us here, even if this is not our intention to do it. It requires a deep-seated discipline. So hang just a little deeper in it for another breath. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now rise up to star. Just straighten all the way out. And feel the hand at the back of your heart and lean into it like you're trusting that hand to hold you up as you lean back. And then bring your hands to your heart place and pause for a moment. So this person agreed to go with our coercing, but it wasn't his intention. So now he's there 2 weeks in. He's already trying to get out. He has 2 more weeks to go. And I have a not good feeling of his success rate because he's not intending to do it himself. It's not something he wants necessarily. Drop back down, goddess pose. Sometimes we have to do those hard things. Dig in a little deeper. And when we say to ourselves, like in a pose like this, I can't, I don't want to, find your fire. Find your fire. Sometimes we have to do the hard things even if we don't want to. Take a breath and sink a little deeper. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Push all the way up. Star. Feel the liberation that comes from this expanding pose. You're wide open. You're free. Feel that hand there supporting you. Take another breath. And then hands to your heart place. And go into your own heart and fish around to see if all the things you're endeavoring to do, especially the hard things in your life right now, is your intention there. And if you know you have to do it, even though you don't want to, do you have the will, the discipline to keep you in it because you need it? And then tick-tock out to your warrior 2 at the top of the mat. Have your block if you need it for triangle. We'll straighten that front leg, take a full breath, reach out as far as you can, and take it on down to triangle. So now we're flattening out on this side. Once you have it stabilized, you feel grounded, then open it up a little more. Pull that right shoulder back, right hip back. Let the head drop back a little more. Big breath in. Big breath out, and one more here. Inhale and exhale. Bend that left knee. Inhale pulls you up. Warrior 2, look out to the left hand. Giant step up to standing. Right to your heart. Right to your heart. Sometimes there's things we know we need to do for ourselves and we aren't doing it. Our intention is to do it. We want to, but we don't have the discipline. They go hand in hand. They're 2 sides of a similar coin. You got to have the desire, the want, the intention, and you have to have the will. Take a breath. Release the hands. As you're in mountain, strong and grounded, you summon the strength you need to follow through on that desire. If you're waning on discipline or willpower, use your mountain strength for that. Take a breath in, breath out. And bring the hands back to heart center. You're going to shift the weight into that left foot and kickstand that right ankle, or right heel against left ankle for baby tree. And then you can take the foot to the calf and just establish teenager tree. Then go ahead and haul that foot all the way up into your inner thigh for adult tree. It's hard to be an adult. All the responsibility, all the balance it takes. Hold steady in your heart. Grow the branches on your tree if you're ready for that. If not, just stay in any version of tree. Breath in, breath out. One more. Bring the hands back to the heart. Bring that right foot down to the ground. Roll out that left ankle and just kind of shake it all out a little bit. Serious trees tumble first. want to be loose. Then we'll come into the second side. So rooting down through the right foot and take that left foot as a kickstand against the right ankle, baby tree, hands to the heart. And then find the calf, teenager tree. And then go for the full adult, take it all the way up. If you don't feel that today, just stay at any other version. Get off my mat. And then when you're ready, grow the branches on your tree. Reach to the sky, get the cosmic downloads pulled through your branches into your heart, down to the roots. Nourish the earth with that wisdom. Breath in, breath out. One more. Hands to the heart. Step down with that left foot. Roll out right ankle. Shake it all off again. And come back to the top of the mat. Turn the palms out. Mountain again. I'm strong, I'm rooted, I'm grounded. I only do what's truly in my heart. I don't do things unless I'm authentically called to do it. And when I do, I summon all my power and discipline to follow through. Take a breath in, breath out. Light sweep to the sky. Dive through center, forward fold. Half lift, flatten the back. Fold. Plant your hands, right foot goes all the way back, left foot's gonna hook into the cushion. You can lay on your back and figure four, left ankle over right knee instead if you like. Open the heart to the sky, take a big breath there. And then come on down for sleeping pigeon. You're gonna melt that left hip out. Soften. Pigeon is a love-hate pose. We know it's helping us soften in all the ways, not just in our hips. It helps us soften our emotions that are hardened when we get hateful or resentful or angry. It becomes calcified. And our energy doesn't flow so well. Pigeon pose is a great dissolver. Allows us to soften some of those hard edges. Let the resentment crumble away. Return to your beautiful loving self. Not your natural state. We're all loving beings in our seeds. In a form, seed form. It's all the things that happen in life that callous us. Just try to peel back the layers and return back to yourself. Sweet, helpful, generous, loving, peaceful, kind, generous. Take a breath. Melt in the jaw, go deeper into that left hip pocket, back of the heart. One more here, breath in, and breath out. Slide your hands under your shoulders, press up, open the heart to the sky, take a full breath. Take it all the way back to your downward facing dog. Just pedal out that left leg, energy flow back into even. You balance a little, that's fine. Good for the bones. And we'll get second side, so right leg's going up high. We're going to swoop right on into the pigeon. Again, that option of laying it back, this time right ankle over left knee. Open the heart, and then come on down as you melt that right hip out. Sometimes I just simply say to myself, I let it go. Not holding on to that poison. Feel the energy change quickly in your body as you go from a calm, peaceful to an angry, resentful. Feel the blood pressure go up. Feel the arteries tighten. Feel your jaw lock. Something like that. It's not to say that you disregard and you feel angry and you just don't let it stick. And clean your mind. Another breath, move a little somewhere else, not just the head. I was tuned into that jaw. Wiggle it loosely. And drop my heart towards the floor a little more. Soften the neck, shoulders. Breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. And slide your hands on your shoulders. You'll press all the way up. And you'll take it all the way back to that down dog so you can paddle out the right leg this time. And then we'll come on down to our knees and have a sit on your heels, palms up, eyes closed. This can be challenging, so if you need to put a block there between your feet to sit on it, sometimes helps take the pressure off the ankles. Close the eyes and take an internal gaze. One of my favorite and most simple of the mantras is so hum. And it means I am that. And so whenever I'm screaming in my head, usually at somebody else, but that's always indicative of I'm not happy with myself if I'm screaming at others. I go to that mantra. I am that. And the that is a capital TH. And it means that light consciousness, that loving energy, that beautiful creative force that made everything in all the world that we see. I am that. So why am I narrowing myself down to that hatred? So hum. Come up onto our knees. We're going to do camel pose. This is a big heart opener. Just like a tree, it has variations. So you can stay in kind of baby camel, if you will. Hands to the hips. If you'd like, you can curl the toes under or tops the feet down. It just depends what makes you feel more stable. Roll the elbows back, shoulder heads back. Point the chin to the sky and press your hips over your knees. This is good right here. You can feel that nice stretch across the front of the chest. The throat chakra is open. Shoulders rolled back. Take a breath in. Big breath out. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back up to neutral and have a sit again. You're on your heels with a block between your heels. Palms up, eyes closed. And that little bit of heart opening that we did. And that's a big heart opener, really. But that expansion you created in there, what comes up when you free up your heart? From the bondage, the chains, the anger, the resentment, the shrouding, the covering, the faking. Sometimes it's all those things feeling really toxic around the heart, so just let them out. Put wings on them and let them release. You don't need to hold them in. We're going to do second set of Vistrasana. This time we're going to go half and half. One hand up, one half down. You can stay in the first version if you'd like. Hands on the hips to start. Roll the elbows back. Press the hips forward, point the chin up. Right hand comes back to right heel. Left hand goes straight up and lean back. Press those hips forward towards your knees. Gaze up to the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Draw that left arm back just a little bit more, and then come up to neutral. Touch the hands to the heart, and switch it out. Left hand back, right hand up. Lean back as you press the hips forward. Reach with the right arm far back. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale, come back up and have a sit again on your heels. Palms up, eyes closed. And again, that tune, what comes up when you give your heart spaciousness. Maybe there's a little sense of joy that's released. The heart gets to feel some freedom from those constraints. We're going for the third set. You can do version 1, version 2, or do the double back with me on this one. Yogi's choice again. Start with hands on the hips. Press the hips over the knees, point the chin to the sky and point the elbows straight back. Right arm comes around to right foot. Left arm comes around to left foot. Press those hips forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Help yourself back up. Have a sit again on the heels of the blocks, palms up, eyes closed. Those are big ones, all three of them. Big space in the heart. Allow yourself to love. Love yourself, love your life, love each other. Even the difficult ones, find a little bit of kindness for them. Because if they're difficult, love is not circling around them very well. They need more of it. Let's come down into our bones, swing our legs from to the front, scooch forward to the top. I pretend I'm grabbing ropes. For some reason that helps me lower back real slow. I just hold those ropes and I can use my core strength to come all the way down. And then once I'm down, soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, Supta Baddha Konasana. You can let your arms either drape out to the sides or rest on your low belly, whichever is more comfortable. If you'd like those blocks to tuck on either side of your thighs for support, you can do that. Just take a moment here in this reclined bound angle to be in that surrender mode. I trust, I let go. I don't have to micromanage every single thing. Listen to my heart. Sometimes I need to say no to things. Sometimes I need to say yes to things. Now listen to my truth and not my sense of obligation. Take a breath. Let it all out. One more time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Reach down on either side of the thighs, hug the knees back together, hug them into the chest, cross the whole leg over the other, right leg over the left leg. So more than the ankles, it's crossing over the knee. And then that same thing, reach down, grab those feet, and pull in. This is another little hip stretch. You have right leg on top, you're going to feel that right hip pocket stretching when you pull. Breath, give a little more tug on the exhale, and one more time. Breath in, pull in on the exhale, and then switch sides. So left leg will cross over right leg. Reach down, grab the feet, pull in tight. So now you feel that left hip pocket a little more. Breath in, breath out, and one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Unravel from that. Dead bug. We're going to pull down on the same side hand, the same side foot. Knees are bent. Tuck your chin. Flatten your entire spine onto the mat. Press the kidneys to the earth. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Soften those shoulders. Let your legs go out as wide as foot can do. Maybe rock a little side to side to massage that low back. Deep breathing here. And then feet together and knees together and a good squeezy. Keep the right knee hugged in with the left leg long to the ground. Give an extra tug to that right side so you can squeeze up against your liver, gallbladder, ascending colon. And then shoot the hips to the right, drop the knee to the left, cactus or T that right arm. You want your whole upper body to be down to the mat, so both shoulders down. Then look out to that right side. Deep breathing here, inhale, and exhale. Breath in, breath out. Slowly unravel. Right leg goes up high. Draw a line all the way down with that big toe. Rest the right foot, bring in the left foot, left knee. Give it a good squeeze. You can feel the 5, pressing up against the descending colon now, and your spleen and your pancreas, left kidney. And then same thing, shoot the hips to the left, drop the knee to the right, cactus or T that left arm, and keep both shoulders pressed down as you look left. Deep breathing here, inhale, and exhale. Breath in, and breath out. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Slowly unravel. Left leg goes up high. We draw a line all the way down. If there are any other poses that you would like to take before we come into final rest, please feel free to complete your practice. Otherwise, it's time for Shavasana. Sometimes a blanket on the belly, even though it's hot, is nice for giving you a sense of being grounded and tethered. Helps you relax in the toes a little bit more. And if the mind wanders, use your intention to focus it back in. Try to keep the body nice, still, motionless way. into your beautiful bodies. Little wiggles in your fingers and toes. Take your time. Eventually, you can make your way into that nice long stretch, arms overhead, lengthen all the way out, point and flex the toes. And hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a well-deserved hug. Thank you for making it to your mat in crazy astrology times. And roll to your side in fetal position and remind yourself of that intention. Make sure that it feels like it's in alignment with your heart. Work with it all day long. Push up into seated when you're ready. Come around to the front. Palms together at your heart. We'll seal our time together with the sound of Om 3 times and 3 Shantis. Take a breath in. Big breath out. Inhale to sing. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. All that is good and light in me honors and recognizes all that is good and light in each of your beautiful souls. I bow to you all. Namaste. China. Thank you. Have an awesome day. Thanks for allowing my party. I kept you long going together. Hustle if you need to go. There's a community gathering on August 1st for Llamas. That's a Celtic holiday. It's the midpoint between summer solstice and fall equinox, and it's the first harvest, so that's like the wheats and the grains, and so then they harvest the wheat and they make bread, and then they break bread together. So we're having a bread bake-off. So if you're a bread baker, bring your best loaf, some butter and jams, and we'll go around tasting bread on the first. There's music and crafts and tarot, dancing, come along, kombucha, local person making it. It's lots of fun. Come if you can. Bring your family. Oops. Right. Thank you. Good to see you. Did he say hi to you the other day? Hi. Good. Good. I saw you at Michael, so you're doing good.
Yeah, thank you. I am.
Any reschedule for your surgery yet?
It's been such a bummer.
So they just are not?
Except, of course, you left me with that. Thursday night.
I knew the one
We won,
again.
and then we denied the place. Then they denied the first appeal, and now they just were the they denied the second. I mean, I get like an attorney. I mean, it's absolutely silly. And now they do an external appeal where they go outside of the insurance company for another way. I mean, it's so incredibly silly.
Oh my gosh.
I love that you used the word silly. Silly.
Yeah, I know. So
Trust
that's
me.
what happened.
Well, silly is my new word after class. Maybe earlier it might have been.
Okay, good.
So I'll just, yeah, it really sucks because I've talked to my doctor today. I'm like, it's like I can do this and stuff, but I can't like I can barely walk out in the real world or do anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So hopefully I'll get it.
Yeah.
But my doctor's just like they can't do anything. They're like you need surgery, right? So until then,
Is he
Do
coming?
it, it's coming, I can feel it, that was what happened in class.
Yeah.
It's all, it's coming, I know it.
The intention is right.
That was my intention in class, that's what it's really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.